Hello everyone, hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's not dilly-dally anymore. We start off the next Mamool Ja quest at Ruvoll Ja like usual. Let's see what we have to do this time. Last time I think we reinforced some fences and helped with security. Can we see them going around here? Well yeah, I guess those are walls. And then, oh yeah, they have the guard standing over there. Well, let's talk to Ruvoll Ja and see what we need to do this time. The Boon of Boonewa. Ruvoll Ja is brimming with ambition. Just look at our crop stores, Brilliant. Mook now has choice when it comes to food. We never could have seen this day if not for your help. Well, yeah, the quest never would have started. But we can still do better. More can flourish yet. I just know it. As passionate as always, I see. Well, I wish I could agree with you. I'm afraid we may be reaching the extent of our crop variation. Currently, this forest restricts us in two ways. 1. The meteorite's unique aether, and 2. A distinct lack of natural sunlight. Crops that can grow under both these conditions are, unfortunately, limited. Well, better go cut down the trees. Removing even one of those restrictions would certainly increase our options. Assuming such a feat were possible, of course. Oh, okay, is this how we're going to connect Eek Brox on this? Where we're going to be able to, like, create farms up above? Or, like, I don't know, because one of the prerequisite quest lines was with the hunters of Eek Brox and stuff, and like one of the guys wanted to like unite the whole forest and stuff. And I would imagine that would somehow play into this. We've considered how to let sunlight in before, but it's not as easy as felling a tree or two. Should the Mamool Ja have deep voices like I keep giving them? Some of them would make sense, but... If only we could reference another locale that cultivates flora in near total darkness. Okay, so who is she going to refer to on this? Yeah, I don't know who we're going to go for on this. Oh right, Heritage Found. Not Labyrinthos because they have their artificial sun. It has to be Heritage Found. That's right. When I was in Tuliolol, I heard about what happened in Yusolani. They say the dome is rife with lightning energies, and an endless night lingers over the land. Fascinating, and yet they successfully farm their... Yeah, they have Electrope, which basically lets them do anything. Yuppie's Halo, you say? I have a permit to visit Jaktral. Why don't we go and see it for ourselves? Also, they're still doing that permit thing? I forget why they were doing it in the first place. I also possess the requisite permissions, so I can join you. If we compare the data of this forest to that Yuppie's Halo, we may well find a clue relevant to our current conundrum. Sounds good. It didn't even occur to me to go check Heritage Found. It'll be a long journey, so we haven't a moment to lose. Lead the way, Brilliant, and then they're just gonna go walk off. Oh, actually, they're actually supposedly following me. Does that mean that it's actually gonna teleport me there? Yes, it did. Okay, that's interesting. Thank you for escorting us. To think the sun once shone so brightly here. It's a different sort of darkness than that of the Jatika heartland. With lightning-aspected ether this dense in the atmosphere, it's little wonder that thick thunderclouds obscure the sky as they do. I could probably stand in awe of this place all night, but we have a duty to fulfill. We need to ask the residents here about their farming techniques. We're ready when you are, so just lead the way. And we're following mechanics? Nope. Thank you for escorting us as you said that. Let's have a look around. Yep, and walker following mechanics. Okay, let's go ahead and check on one of these farms that they built with electrope that we can't take out of here. I mean, I guess we technically could, but... Cylindrical machine. Why don't you just go talk to Elias over there? So these towers act as an artificial sun for their plants. Oh, that's actually a good idea. And the thing is, that's the kind of thing that we saw with, in Labyrinthos. They have their artificial sun, like I mentioned. Far smaller than what we have in Labyrinthos. Thank you, Angier. That's exactly what I just said. But no less effective for the growth of crops. So why don't we actually talk to these people instead of just like, yeah, there we go, like talk to this calculating farmer. Hello, sir. Well, as you can see, we grow our crops in circles in UP's halo. The reason is simple. This contraption converts lightning-aspected ether to create an ideal environment for our crops. From humidity and lightning to temperature and soil quality. Oh, he said lighting, not lightning. That makes a lot more sense. How about you, watchful farmer? You've been watching us? Our little farm has caught your fancy. I can hardly blame you. Keeping crops alive in environs such as these is no small feat, if I do say so myself. We use electrope equipment to supply our plants with the nutrients and light they require. The key to good gardening is understanding the unique needs of each species, after all. These folks have worked hard to achieve the impossible. I'm all the more inspired to do the same. That said, we'll be nothing but a bother if we stand around here. Let's regroup and discuss our next steps. I guess. Also, I don't know why we can't just turn around and have a discussion right there. I'm sure the wistful farmer won't mind. I mean, are we going to try and build one of these contraptions? We don't have electrope on hand. I thought I'd learned a decent amount about the outside world after leaving Wamook. But I still don't know the half of it, do I? Don't worry, this place is a bit weird. You don't need to know everything about it. Thanks for guiding us here. This trip was well worth it. Indeed. You can neither develop such infrastructure overnight, nor can we discount the differences between heritage found and the Jawtika heartland. However, the knowledge that aspected ether may be converted into something equivalent to natural light is invaluable. We may not possess this electrope, but perhaps magics can achieve a similar effect. Maybe, I mean, you're the nerd here. The Boonewa are peerless when it comes to magic. Let's head back and ask Gok Ja. He's probably missing us about now anyway. Yeah, I'm sure he is. Yes, definitely. You guys left? Is it going to teleport us back again? That would be convenient. Yes, it did. That's kind of surprising. If we could truly create artificial sunlight... Oh, the possibilities. Didn't you do that in the dome? Or do you mean specifically here? Hold on a moment while I fetch Gok Ja. Ruvoll Ja explained your idea. If you're looking to achieve the impossible with magics, shouldn't you speak with our mightiest practitioner instead? You don't mean the autarch. Don't worry, I have a good... He's kind of owes me a bit after trying to kill me and trying to rig everything for the blessed siblings to win. He's different now, and he wants the best for this gainery. Same as anyone. I'm sure he'd help if you asked. But I left. Surely I'm little more than a traitor in his eyes. He's changed his ways, I promise. Trust me. Then you'll just have to win him over. I think he'll be fine. You were instrumental in freeing Mamook from the shackles of blessed siblings, so I guess you do know better than most, yes. Then if your mind is made up, shall we request an audience? An audience, it's not like the guy does much. That's not true. We don't actually know what he does. We don't actually know what his day-to-day duties are. Because this place is supposed to be a lot bigger scale-wise, or really this whole world is bigger scale-wise than what we see on the map. Masterful work! Autark. Just the other day, my wife brought me a sample from your harvest. I could hardly believe how flavorful it was. Thank you. It is an honor to receive such kind words. I hear you require a Boonewa's expertise. Yes, we were hoping to create light here with magic, so we can grow an even wider variety of crops. We made a journey to Yoselani by Beryllian's guidance and studied the agricultural techniques of heritage found. The harsh climate there is constantly obscured by dark clouds. Yet, by way of a special device, the farmers created artificial sunlight enough to maintain healthy beds of crops. Instead of devices, we thought Boonewa magics might achieve something similar. Do you think it possible, Autark? Weaving illusions into reality is indeed possible for us. But you require more than simple light, no? It is as you say. The light in question must deliver properties necessary for our plant's nutrition and at appropriate levels. I'm happy to explain in detail if you believe such a feat could be achieved. It can. The magics will require eligible vessels, however, created from material replete with energy. Well, there's my job. Understood. We'll procure whatever you need. I always give the Boonewa the Ruvoll Ja voice, which is probably doing them a bit of a disservice. Anyway, let's see what we need to get. He's cooperating. The Autark really has changed. Anyway, we need to gather materials for those vessels. The Autark said rich in energy, so I know just the thing. Bark from trees of living light in Cenote Jayunja. You can't get a more concentrated energy than that. This all comes down to you, Brillian. Bring us what we need from the vessels, and we'll take care of the rest. Well, I can't really do anything else besides gather for these, so I'd better take care of the gathering part. Okay, let's head on over to the Tree of Living Light, which is over here. See, does actually, oh yeah, there's this whole thing is the cenote, which is rather large for a cenote. Our cenote is supposed to be like, even like this is a bit big, but it's a little more reasonable. But I usually expect cenotes to be like this sizes. Regardless, I didn't even know what the name for that geological structure was before we started Dawn Trail. So probably shouldn't go by whatever I assumed. Anyway, let's go ahead and gather this, and I actually remember the rotation to get 3 of these, because I did these 2 on the last quest, but then I forgot to do Nothica's Tidings. So that means we have 100%, which will get us a I don't remember what's the proc again? Gatherer's Boon, and then Nothica's Tidings gives us increased yield for Nothica's Boon. So one thing here will get us 3 of them. That's all we needed. Let's head on back over and deliver this bark. Alright, Ruvoll Ja, there you are. I've got the bark. Did you find what we needed for the vessels? Well, that's why the quest marker above your head changed. Quest marker? What's that? Nothing. Perfect. This is good, concentrated energy. I'll bring it to the Autarch, and we'll get started right away. Alright, that wraps this one up. Oh yeah, I guess it really is just a bunch of lamps. So you get a bunch of Boonewa to create them. Does that mean they just have to stand there all the time? Oh, we expanded to a restaurant. Such remarkable magics. These lights illuminate our granary as though it were midday. And you may have noticed Gok Golma's latest addition. I don't know how Ruvoll Ja and the others found time to prepare a kitchen, but it makes readying our yields for consumption easier than ever. Admiring the kitchen, are you? One day, I'll make some legendary dishes, even one to rival Zabruk Pibiel. An admirable dream. With passion like yours, I'm certain it shall come true. If we can make a meal, we can share a meal, just like Ruvoll Ja did on that battlefield to end the endless war. And she just knows their history? Creating a dish that brings our Ikbrok's neighbors to the table again. This is my next hope for Gok Golma. I hope we become living proof that Mamool has changed for the better. Okay, then that's so that means the next quest is going to be involving Ikbrok's and that other guy, the hunter. As the granary flourishes, so too do Ruvoll Ja's dreams for the future of his homeland. Whether Mamool will prove herself capable of restoring relations with the people of Ikbrok's, however, remains to be seen. Oh, I'm sure it'll go fine. Gok Golma, reputation up. Your reputation has increased to honored. You've achieved honored reputation with the farmers of Gok Golma. New Mamool Ja daily quests are available? Yeah, same stuff as usual. This last week I actually forgot to do the 6 quests that I could do today, or to do after the quest, so I only barely had enough reputation by today. Now let's go check on what else we have at the store. Eat your vegetables 3. Alright, Ruvoll Ja, what have you got for us? We've got Jatika Leafkin Minion. Let's go ahead and collect that.